Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Hey there, youngster. Yeah, I got more ammunition now that the NCR keeps supplies flowing in. On the other hand, I'm paying them NCR taxes, so now you've got to as well. Thanks. Bye. Hey there.
Howdy.
Of shit, and it hurts my fucking ears. Here.
Oh, unplug it.
I was working on it. The thing hurts my head. Really? How did this happen?
I don't know, you tell me.
Well, I see, I ain't touched these things in like a year. It's been almost a year since I've got them.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off? Happy to do it.
Electronics, scrap metal. What was the other one?
Modules, I think.
Sensor module. She don't have any. Oh, she sucks. Shut up.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take care now.
She's the old cat lady, but replace the cat with the dog. The old dog lady. I feel like she's the old cat lady. It's like a giant fucking maze. It's like a giant fucking maze. What's this? Ooh, nope, can't open that. Nope. It's a hula dancer. You just sing. Oops. I didn't see that there. There's nothing good here. Bread. We don't have any. Eat that for now. If you don't want it, go put it in the fridge, okay? Ooh, who are they? Let's talk to them.
What can I do for you? Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me. Pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
She hasn't paid me anything yet. Should I be worried?
Between you and me, I don't think she studied at an accredited institution.
Prim is a new sheriff. Without you, we'd be in a lot worse shape. Prim is a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
What can I do for you? Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me.
Where's the shot?
Pleasure doing business with you. Later.
Why do I feel like this is going to be a trap? Why are these headphones cutting out?
I don't know.
I don't like the fact that you can't use either of them for one ear. It's stuck.
Hey there, been to the top of the dino yet?
Howdy. Hey there. Been to the top of the dino yet?
Get them. this way. I've got critical radiation poisoning. And I just started.
Good. Good job.
Oh, I can't laugh. It hurts. I couldn't help it.
You saw someone and you had to go with it.
Yeah. You know me, I explore and I'm a hoarder. I take everything there is. Like, everything. Who's this?
When I got this assignment, I was hoping...
Hold up there. This area is locked down by the NCR military until we can dislodge some Legion snakes from Nelson. My apologies, but that name and face ain't ringing the old school bell upstairs. Afraid I can't let you through until the situation is resolved. Fair enough. It's not like any of the troopers around here are jumping up to volunteer. If you had a few dozen doses of Psycho on you, maybe we could pep those weepy troopers into charging down into Nelson and taking back the camp. But since that's not likely, you could help me take out the Legion's trooper hostages. I'm a ranger. They're troopers. Different branches. I don't have authority over them, even though they're as green as a super mutant's backside. Besides, they'd probably start crying as soon as they saw the hostages get so much as a bruise. Nope. They don't got the stomach for it. The troopers won't go down into camp with their comrades at risk. Dirty game the Legion likes to roll out whenever they get a chance. Problem is, Ranger Milo doesn't want to play. If we take out the hostages, they've got squat for leverage. Back at Ranger School, they taught us not to run headlong into a battle when you're outnumbered 10-1. You want to go down there and try to haul those crippled boys off those poles? You're dumber than you look. Good. We clear out the hostages, they lose their advantage. They're down in a clearing, crucified on some telephone poles. I'll cover you from the ridge. Just make it quick. These boys should be put out of their misery, not plinked to death with some old varmint rifle. And don't get any dreamy notions about playing the hero and dragging these boys out. You'll get swarmed. Now let's go.
Then there'd be more gambling.
Should I kill him or should I save him? He's want me to kill him.
Save what?
The hostages. Legion has hostages, and he wants me to kill the hostages because they're tied up to poles.
That's on you.
Should I kill the Legion? Should I kill the hostages? Seriously? He's already fucking shooting. Oh, he didn't even shoot me. Oh yeah. Kill the NCR hostages. I'm friends with the NCR hostages. Oh, the NCR's gonna hate me for this.
Don't kill him.
I have to.
Don't count. Just untie.
Whoa!
And now I raise on my ass. Spear projectile.
It's heading for you. Made this weird sound.
Who did?
This fucking mongrel dog did.
Oh. Throwing spears at me.
wants to penetrate you. That was a horrible sex pun. Your stream goes together perfect. It said it was basically Fallout and chill.
Retribution. Retribution.
I'm horrible at aiming anything. I don't want him.
Hello.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
What the fuck is he? Oh, he's over there. Oh my
Me and Carmine. That's my Howdy. What's the word? I have to admit, I didn't think you could do it. Guess that makes me the sap and you the hero. I'm not authorized to pay for contract work, but here's something for the effort, and I'll make sure everyone hears about what you did. Thanks. Howdy. What's the word? What's on your mind? Troopers tried moving down from Forlorn Hope because we got this big gap between there and Searchlight. Turns out we were spread too thin. We took our sweet-ass time setting up in Nelson, and the Legion managed to hop over the Colorado and attack before things were settled. Nope, I'm just the only ranger around. The rest of the kids here are troopers, inexperienced, outnumbered, and under-equipped. There's Novak due west. Just look for the Big Lizard. They got some decent supplies and a place to stay. The 188's north on the 95. Good for all kinds of trade. Not much south on 95 unless you turn west on 164 to Nipton. Right off the rail line. Hey, hold on. Just so you know, if you go down into that camp, one of two things is gonna happen. Either that little head of yours is gonna sail into the Colorado courtesy of a Legion machete, or they're gonna try to make friends with you. And if I find out you're friends with the Legion, I'll put a lump of lead through your skull as soon as you pop it back up over the ridge. Are we clear?
That sounds like a threat. What? What are you gonna say?
I don't like the way he talked to me.
Oh, that's on you. I'm not in your game.
We'll see about that. Aha!
What'd you say to him?
Looks like I'm gonna have to knock you down a peg or two, Ranger. And I'm overcome. There's the end of that. Going up. Nelson. These people suck.
Okay.
My toes are cold. Where's my socks?
I'll get you socks in there.
Oh, why's it gotta say steel? Really? It'll let me sleep in the bed, but it won't let me take anything. That's baloney. Touch my socks.
Kristen, put the ball down.
Oh, take it to your room, baby.
Take it upstairs.
No. Oh, take it in the kitchen. No. You can sit down and watch mommy play a game.
Yeah.
You're mean. I don't like you no more. Hello. That gate whacked me in the face. Did you see that? Oh, I made it out of there alive. That's what counts, right? You know you walk faster with your weapon holster. You know that? Took me forever to realize that. go in it?
Don't ask me. Shit.
I say we go in it. And instantly, I see my dead body. Left my heart in the Sierra Madre. Oh, great. Not this
There
shit.
you go.
Is this the beginning to the start of that one?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm leaving. Nah, I'm gonna go search his body first. Too bad it won't let me take its clothes. Should I do it? Should I not do it?
It's up to you.
I think it's a no-go. How the fuck do I get out here? Oh. Yeah, that's a no-go, considering it's going to have to be a whole new stream just to do that, because it's going to take me days. I hate that. What? Why are you whining? Go get your blanket. Go get your cup. Go get some pop. Fine then, be that way. I've already been here. Oh. What's the Mojave tribe in?
Pretty cold. Huh. Good day. Don't start.
Don't you dare go up there. As soon as you do, it's gonna start.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder dealers away. Howdy.
I'm not sure you should be here.
I'm not too used to be here. I hate you.
Thanks for the assist. Wish others around here had your drive.
We won't go quiet. Legion can count. We won't go quiet. Legion can count.
Mart, been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it. Me? I'm Knight. Major Knight. I've been stuck here dealing with these caravans for ages now, but somebody's got to do it. All right then, just sign here, here, and here. Ma'am?
Meow.
Morning. It's been a long tour.
Meow.
All I can think about now is going back home.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell. If I let a caravan through, they won't make it. Help? Now look, I appreciate... You know what? Yes, I could use the help. You look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it. Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
That's hilarious. Can you find it in your heart?
you want to see your heart right now?
Nah, well, can you find it in your heart? I got a clear path for the caravans, because apparently something's stopping the caravans from being able to go through. And boy, is there a shit ton of markers on my thingy.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Look. Look under the northeast. It's a lot of fucking markers. Oh, I gotta kill. I guess. Look at that. They're all next to each other. Let's go fast travel to it. Fuck all that walking shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you call lazy. Okay.
We won't go quiet. Legion can count on that.
Or it's dead one. Or Crispin took it.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
Just do a complete circle.
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us. Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment. Take care. Cool your heels over in the barracks if you want. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Whatever you gave me made me overcovered.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear
Is
winter.
there anyone here that I can sell stuff to? Okay, well, I'm overcumbered. If not, I'm screwed. Air, please. Is there like a bar area around here somewhere? Let's see, just get my minutes over here.
Got business here?
Got business here?
Huh?
Got business here? You see how slow I'm going?
Yeah, because you're overcovered.
Yeah, he gave me that much crap.
Well, drop some shit.
No, I'm about to sell it all. If I gotta walk back to Novak or wherever, I'm gonna walk it. I'm so uncomfortable. I don't like this couch.
Couch don't look cute, bro.
Apparently not, because I can't get comfortable like at all. This is a barracks. This ain't what I want.
Look on the way.
What is it?
No air pump thing.
Oh.
Background? Just my luck. What'll it be this time? Take a look.
Should I sell the jar of cloud residue?
What?
I have a jar of cloud residue.
Why the f... I'm not even going to see
Sierra Madre. When I went down to the SOS bunker that moves to the Sierra Madre, there was a dead corpse and it had that.
Why don't you go do that mission?
You're stupid.
Why? There's tons of gold. Remember?
Okay, but you also gotta remember how long is it gonna take me to do that?
I don't know, it took you like an hour the first time.
No, I watched you and helped you.
You helped me because I was lost.
Yeah, I watched you so much I knew exactly where to go. But I don't remember. NCR Range Rover Patrol Armor. So, actually, give that back.
Only 2 people are watching.
I just sold the wrong fucking thing. Oh well.
fine then.
Fine. I'm not overcumbered anymore. That's a long ass walk. When all ours fails, go to healing ice 1. Can I get your light off now, please? Since I asked like ever ago. That's right, you crawl. Crawl, my puppy, crawl.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Make me.
You're streaming me right now. No.
We're supposed to be the lead getting
I
dead.
didn't say how, I just said make me. Oh, it's a tree. Oh, it's under a tower. How cute.
Yeah, really, a tree.
It's an ugly tree, though.
It's random as fuck for a tree.
I know, right?
I never noticed that. A lone tree. It's not even one of those palm tree looking things. It's like one of those fucking regular trees that you'd see on fall floor or something.
Yeah, I'm not walking back that far, fuck you. I want to go in there and break those so bad. Like, I want to go there in real life with a sledgehammer and just start fucking wailing on them.
Why?
I don't know, it just makes me want to break them just looking at them. Leave me alone, I'm dying.
Why? Because it's the apocalypse and you can't get in trouble for destructive property?
I mean, I probably could start a war, but, yeah.
It was them! It was the Brotherhood!
It was Chemical Valley Gaming.
No shit. Blame it all on everybody blames everything on us anyways.
I need mesquite. I heard it.
Bad enough we get reported for cheating all the time.
Wait, what?
We get reported for cheating all the time.
How?
Because we're better than everybody else most times.
Because they send balls and they don't know how to fucking train themselves. Just saying.
I don't even think we're good, but you know, there's times when we are good, and then people just like, oh, these motherfuckers are cheating. No, fucking not. If you want cheating, I'll show you cheating.
Member limbs. Haha, I broke a leg.
Come on.
Seriously? Seriously. Come here, huh? Suck on this dick ball. Look up.
What do you want? Go upstairs and I'll bring your shit to you.
I feel like I already discovered this location, and it didn't just save. Oh, hey, look, it's spam. It's cram. Are you not going to get her?
She'll be fine.
Yeah, until she starts screaming. Was that the bird?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Nope, that's her. Well, that's everything in there. Who is yelling? Can we go get it?
I want to keep it inside.
I thought there was something chasing me. Or not dead, asleep.
Is she dead?
Yeah, is she dead?
Yeah, she's dead.
She's dead to the world.
She's in her. She's in not in Dreamland. She's like in Gameland because she's making these like Mario sounds. Like
Sounds about right.
he kind of sounds like Yoshi going wee.
That's hilarious.
Don't go that way.
Well,
You're not strong enough to kill them.
it's kill 2, stupid. The fuck you talking about? Oh shit. What do you call that?
Yeah, and there's like 4 more going to do.
2, thank you very much.
There's 2 there, but there's like at least max of 8 of them.
I've done kill like 3.
Yeah, there's a total of 8 of them there.
Well, where else am I supposed to go? God.
Did it tell you to do it that way?
Almost, yeah. I mean, that way or that way, I'm going to run into one.
I see 3.
Okay, so tell me why my AP is not regenerating. You hear me?
Is it not?
My AP's not regenerating and my health is going down. Why is my health going down?
Do you have poison?
Yeah. How do I get rid of
You
it?
have cat or poison. It wears off. So I mean you're not strong enough to fight that. Keep replenishing yourself until
poison removed. I don't know, it's poison. Going down the hill. Let's hope I don't fall and break my neck. It's saying there's enemies. Yeah. Let's see. What do I want to do? What do you think?
I'm not even paying attention.
Oh, that's just random. Light horse. I gotta go there, but how do I get in? Huh. Danger. Going in anyway.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved. One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages. Once the Great Khans have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you. Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are, but considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack, all right, I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in, but it'll probably be too late for you. Good luck.
Snoopy's in your room. Go get it. Look under Mary's bed.
How the fuck do I get in?
I can't fill up.
I really don't have time to chatter right now.
Go look.
Ma'am?
You definitely can't go through there.
Tell me I gotta go that way.
You here to pay your respects too? It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City and blew the whole town up. The NCR still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself so they could evacuate some of the wounded. Don't worry about it. Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188, but they're not due to arrive for a while yet. Bye.
It's like I'm going in a giant fucking circle. I am. Oh, this is ridiculous. Seriously?
What?
Seriously. The guy that I talked to, where you said I can't crouch down and go through there,
Yeah.
he was standing beside the fucking door to get in here. Why is it so dark in here? Look at that. Even my flashlight don't work.
Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
Hope the NCR doesn't send reinforcements from the dam.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead. And here I thought us great cons were tough to kill. So, what happens now? Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me. What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt. I can't believe I'm doing this. But all right, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him. Yeah? On what? He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance. It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though. He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up.
You said Cheerios and I heard cereal.
Fine.
Just give me a fucking bite.
It's cornflakes.
It's still fucking cereal. That's all.
And you got orders.
Uh-uh. Why did you level 9 already? I just leveled up like 5 seconds ago. Your game's lagging, that's fucking bad.
They said couch looks comfy as fuck, bro.
It's uncomfortable as fuck.
It's not all that it looks.
It says open, but I know as soon as I open it, it's gonna fucking shoot me, right? Do save. That's the first time I've ever saved this game besides auto saves. Maybe not.
Beats going up against the Legion.
Man, this place is a mess.
I'm glad you're able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not. My hands are tied.
You have 5
I can't
years.
go against orders, can I?
If you have any integrity, you'll honor the deal.
You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
Did it ask if you had integrity? You don't have integrity.
It's no. I told the NCR trooper if you have integrity, you would honor the deal. Because I made a deal with the Great Khans to free the NCR troopers in exchange for their freedom to walk out free.
I just killed them.
Fuck that shit. I'm trying not to be attacked by everybody all at once like I did last time. Ring a ding ding.
There's a way you can fuck yourself over in this game. By like killing everybody. Like every mission you go on to save somebody, just kill the people.
What's that? My fucking arm keeps itching. I don't see nothing. What? I'm just scratching.
Damn thing.
I still have cereal on my shirt, dude.
Sounds like a personal
A
problem.
PP?
A PP problem?
It's a PP problem.
It's a PP problem.
You're a dick. Oh, that's a long walk. Oh, Hazard. Look at this. Hazard, look. Look where I gotta go. And I ain't discovered that shit yet.
The first time you ever played a Fallout game, you know what your first thing will say? I gotta walk that far?
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, dude.
You weren't even 20 minutes into the...
Where's my car?
You wasn't even 20
I need
minutes...
a car for this
No,
game.
seriously, you wasn't 20 minutes into Fallout 3 and you're like, I'm bored with this. I'm tired of walking.
Yeah.
Then by the time you got ready to get off,
Fancy meeting you here,
found a
friend.
bunch of shit to take.
Victor fucking came out of nowhere.
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all. Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me. Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide nor hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
Huh. turned her key in today from Family Dollar after 5 years. Tracy. From my old store.
Seriously? She quit?
Yep.
Yep.
This is getting mighty
Today, after
embarrassing.
5 years, I turned in
People
my
gonna
keys
start
at
to
Family Dollar.
talk.
A very hard decision, but a big lift off my shoulders.
I don't blame her.
At least I'm not the only one that
Ain't
left.
my fault that Dorothy and the Tin Man happen to be on the
Let's see.
same yellow
Me,
striped
Tracy,
road, is it?
Edna. She got fired. There's a lot of people. Kayla got fired.
Look me up when you get to New
Kayla,
Vegas.
the old boss.
How about
Yeah. Just shut up.
Yeah.
Play again.
I don't want to play a game. I want to go to bed.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yeah, I'd like to see your
Sure.
wares.
Here's what I got.
Goddamn time, you talk too much.
You can stop streaming at any time. It's up to you, though. I just work the control panel.
Huh?
I said you can stop streaming at any time. You're past your hour mark.
Has it really been an hour?
It's been an hour and 18 minutes. 6 seconds. That was loud.
What is that? That's a dog.
That's what happens when you knock two glass cups together against a glass computer game.
I need to learn to shoot without bats. I'm serious. It's all I fucking use.
Fucking dying over here.
Sure are. Whoa, it's a big ass lake. I'm going to it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna kill myself now. Oh shit. I've been trying to kill myself there. Oh my god. I hit the button. generic firework, right?
sound. You hear it? It's catchy.
Because it was Lakeland.
I kind of liked it. It's like this backwoods country sound.
Discover the lake, does that count? There's a sunken boat, does that count?
Boat, you can't be, man, your boat's sunk. You can't go in the boat with your flippy floppies and sing, I'm on a boat.
Don't make me look up a boat song just to play it. This is the song that never ends.
It goes on and on, my friends.
I'm gonna punch you, I'll stop singing it. I swear to fucking God, I will. Going home.
God, we have no fucking life.
Going home.
You're going home, you are home.
No fuck I am. Home is my bed. I ain't in my bed.
Home and wearing naked.
Turn that line off or I kill you. I'm sick of fucking telling you. And while you're at it, bring me something dirty.
You need the light. Oh, kitchen.
Listen, I'm not gonna pay the electric. You're gonna be fucked.
Lick it. My dick.
That's not a dick, that's a ball. And no, the kids play with that. I'm not licking nothing.
Balls. Ow. I hit my toe. It was almost your fucking computer screen.
This is a military outpost. Why are you here? Have you ever heard the story of the bomber that crashed into the lake before the war? Supposedly it's mostly intact, even after all that time. For about 10 years now. Toughest training I've ever done, and was the proudest day of my life when I got my Ranger badge. Did you know that the first battle at Hoover Dam was won because of the Rangers? Legion had the numbers, but we had the skill. Ranger Station Alpha used to be the frontline outpost for NCR. When we moved on to the dam, this station has fallen into more a support role. So long.
Hey. It's a redhead.
Huh?
It's a redhead.
This post isn't someplace a
It's a
civilian ought
ginger.
to be.
Ooh,
Just the
ooh,
usual.
how's it going?
Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week.
I don't remember how
They
it
always
goes.
end up floating downriver with holes in their heads. Ranger Station Alpha. Ranger Lineholm is in command here. I'm not really much of a historian. The short version is that the Rangers are the elite of the NCR military. Best fighters in the wasteland. Don't get killed out there.
I haven't yet, so shut your mouth. Don't jinx me.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
That's all you had to say, really?
What?
Well, that place was wasting time. Hey, guess what?
What?
Excuse me.
Did you just fart out of your mouth?
Yes, my God. Don't do bad. Hmm? That's what I thought. Oh my God, this walk is too motherfucking far. Shut up, Hazard. I know you're
I
gonna
didn't say
after
shit.
me. Seriously? Where the fuck am I? There's a location up there I haven't discovered.
Another.
Great. Now it's in my head. Are you putting this on YouTube? Still too far away, I'm done. Oh, that was a person standing there. What is this place? Followers outpost. Let's go up and find out. You should have named this exploring. Pretty much all we do is run around anyway. Hoarding shit.
All that wealth is wasted on the Strip. There are people in Freeside who need food and medicine. There are so many refugees to care for.
The gun runners ought to help the followers by donating some of that firepower they've got.
There's so many refugees to care for.
Seriously? They don't talk?
Wish the followers would get me some better armor.
He's fast. Back this way I go. Fucking nose ring's itching again. What's this?
Hey there. Need anything?
Yo, I'd like to see you
Sure.
with us.
Here's what I got.
Shit, pick up and steal me. Thank you. What are these? ASROCK. Look. Look. She has gun parts.
That's a lot of gun parts.
Chainsaw HD chain. Yeah, that's all I need. What's this?
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Seriously? Out of the blue, he just runs up to me and gives me a radio. Or you should just took her into the kitchen.
There's nothing in the kitchen.
You could have let her help you make it. Fucking idiot. Go get it. Go get her.
I'll hear her in a second.
I don't want to fucking hear it. My head hurts. And you bitch when they cry when you're streaming anyway. Because everybody can hear it. I don't like this music. It makes me think somebody's around me.
Because there is.
Shut up. You're a dick. Go give me something to drink. How the fuck did they expect me to get in this place? I just want to ball it. I wish I had a giant fucking nuke. You hear me? I wish I could. I want to bomb, but I wish I had a giant nuke.
Kind of like that mission on 3 where you can nuke certain places.
I don't know what you're talking about, but sure.
There's a place on New Vegas, or not New Vegas, but 3 you can like New Megaton and like a couple other places.
Aerotech Office Park. Whatever that may be. I discovered it. Mailbox.
Is there something I can do for you? I'm a private in the NCR Army, and I've been proudly serving for 2 years now. Although if you were to ask what I'm doing right this instant, I'm patrolling the farms. It's a safe post, but a little boring. I do get to take shots at marauding mole rats every once in a while, and that's always fun. It's NCR-owned farmland. It produces a lot of the crops that supply McCarran and the dam. The farmers are all civilians, though. They work the farms, and in return, they get a safe place to stay and clean food and water. Some of them aren't all that grateful, though. I shouldn't have brought it up. It's not my place to spread gossip. All right. Some of the farmers, especially Trent Boscombe, claim the NCR isn't giving them the water they need to meet their crop quotas. Personally, I think they're just incompetent and making excuses. The NCR ought to send them all crying back to California. Oh, you'd better believe it. I feel sorry for the troops who are charged with keeping the fiends from overrunning everything. The fiends are scary because they're unpredictable. One day, they'll be taking pot shots at you and then running off before you can shoot back. And the next day, they'll come rushing at you pumped full of drugs and not stopping until you or they are dead. Current orders are to hold the line and nothing more. That's all we seem to do these days. Hold the line. I guess it's a tricky situation since there's a vault in fiend territory. If the NCR went after them, they'd just hole up.
2. What?
Goddamn, woman.
I'll help you if I can. What are you looking for?
I told you here for like 3 seconds.
The Crimson Caravan Company is north of here. They have just about everything you need. But if you're in the market for guns, go see the gun runners. They're expensive, but they have stuff no one else carries. There's a medic at Camp McCarran, but I've also heard there's a civilian doctor in the northeast part of New Vegas. I don't know for sure. Well, I know Major Daughtry is offering bounties on some of the fiends. That's the gang that controls the southeast part of the city. You can find the Major at the camp just outside of the old airport. Bye.
Have you even done the Boomers missions yet?
I don't know what that is.
where you have to go to the airfield?
No, I don't think so.
I'm not a recruitment officer. You want to join the Army? I'm sure someone at McCarran can point you in the right direction. Impressive, aren't they? You don't see anything like this outside of NCR territory, that's for sure.
I hate when they talk
We
so
get the water,
much.
clean water, pumped in from Lake Mead. If you follow the big pipes, they'll take you all the way to the lake. A lot of the crops grown here support the various NCR camps in the region. McCarran, Golf, and Forlorn Hope, to name a few. We can't have wastelanders popping in here for a free meal, so my squad and I are assigned to keep things from going to hell. Carry on.
Carry on. Okay. I'm gonna live in this box. Get spotted. Ooh,
Ding dang.
I want a big bang.
Ooh, Ding dang.
I want a big bang.
Reception hurts.
Dude. That's my spot. Please. Please. Busy. I'm gonna watch Futurama now. Oh, big power rocks. Ooh, Steve. There's a house. There's a house. Don't care. Steve.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gun runners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory. For around 5 years now, I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff. Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. If you ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware, there's a good chance that it came from one of our factories. None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business. Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the gun runners is a sweet job. None of us would dare screw it up. Later.
Hello. Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Sir or madam.
This is the new Vegas branch of the Gun Runners, supplying the wasteland with only the finest armaments since 2155.
Can you please stop with that fucking clicking shit?
I'm sorry you'll have to, because this shit will fucking click.
All Gun Runner merchandise is constructed on site.
Like what?
I said water.
This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault. I am ready to process our transaction.
shooting me?
Has mad copies of these.
That's why I was trying to fucking attack you. How do you know?
Because it tried to attack you? It's like I put you in a fucking ring with a mad cow.
Take my headphone out, it was hurting my brain.
Wish the followers would give me some better armor.
I want to talk to the damn guards.
When people have got nothing left, you can always turn to the followers.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes. I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
Ooh. That makes me want it.
What?
It'll be easy enough to purge all rads from your system. Alright, this will only take a few minutes. You really ought to avoid using those kinds of All right, sit still and let me work. I have reserved a small part of my supplies for sale. The profits go directly to the purchase of additional supplies to help the less fortunate. Very well. Take care.
leave. Did you see that?
You want to stop streaming here soon?
I'm trying to discover all these ones on the map, you know what I mean? Yeah. At least the ones near me.
Yeah.
See, I'm not stupid. Somebody's deleted my shit. I've already done all this. Pretty sad he's dead, I told you. It's pretty sad. Because I've already killed Minnie and everything. But somehow my shit got disappeared. I hate people.
I don't know.
They ain't touching my Xbox no more. Do I have to go through Freeside just to get to it, right?
What?
I think I have to go through Freeside to get to it.
What's up?
I don't know.
Personal space meaning anything? If you're heading to the strip, just go through the gate there.
Great. Another one come in from the wastes.
Watch yourself.
This
around.
place isn't crowded enough. This man's prices are steep, but I hear he's worth it.
This gentleman and I were just settling on a price. I'm afraid you'll have to hire one of the others this time around.
You want to travel through Freeside with ease, you hire a king. We're everywhere, and no one messes with us. Your safety is practically guaranteed for just 100 caps. Freeside's a little dangerous for people traveling alone or in small groups. You go without a guard, you're rolling the dice. You know? You must be new. Your tune will change, trust me.
Howdy.
Hey, what shit?
Thank God the followers are here. I'd probably be dead now if it weren't for their documents.
Hi.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king? Who's the king? You believe this, asshole man? In Freeside, the kings rule. And the king rules the kings, got it? Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man? No, trust me. The king will want to see you if I want you to see him. Come back when you figure out how the world works. Look who's back. If you want to see the king, you better pay up. What, do I look like a beggar to you? Take a hike, cheapskate. Look who's back. If you want to see the king, you better pay up. You know what? I think you and the king have some business to discuss. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
His voice gets on my nerves.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good? I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say? Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will. 200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate. Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out. To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them scare you. If they don't outnumber you 5 to 1, you'll be fine.
Oh, baby. Where's your cup? Can you go find it? Where is it?
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Go get it.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Did you find it? Give it to Daddy.
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now. Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him. That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving. Stay close. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you. Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
Thank God the fall.
Can you get her some? Yeah.
What do you have for me? So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything. Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady?
I'm going to.
Yeah, he's trying to get it open, see?
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Stop by Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs, man.
But what?
You never made her noodles.
Hello. I ain't got any reason to talk to you. Scram.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here? Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets. We started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say. They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did.
Wayne, it's... That true? Did the king really send you? I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help? What? No, I thought you were supposed to be here to help, and here you are making accusations. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said...
Hope what I remembered helps.
The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
take it. Ferris can't get up.
He's dead.
Tell the king we thank him for looking out for us.
Morning.
I gotta do all this walking. Fuck me. I hate walking. The fuck is that?
Hello.
That is some
We're
kind of
gonna
rat.
have rat tonight.
Makes me want to shoot it for him.
Hey.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Make your rounds. Yeah, I think it's catching up to me. Turn that kitchen light off and I'll stab you.
I did turn it off.
No, you didn't. Turn it off earlier. Chris had turned it back on when you got her some milk. I'm gonna get her milk tomorrow, by the way. At least the gas station's closer to the store. Can you turn that air back on? I'm getting hot. I'm sorry.
Fuck's
I'm
sake.
telling you, I'm fucking old. I'm getting hot flashes.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
I was waiting for you to save this shit so I can fucking end the stream.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady?
I just want to start shooting people. Just get it over with.
Those squatters think they're entitled to everything.
Welcome to...
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born. I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed. Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items. My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices. You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh, but no one would believe me. This sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying "told you so." After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long. Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy. Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore. Yep, I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit. When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire. All right. Yep.
You have entered. Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. I'm sorry.
Seriously?
If you are unable, please submit to a credit check or present a passport. Please return when you have sufficient cash or passport. Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding. Please return.
Why are you all the way over here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Tell me that's not on. Look.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespass.
Okay, it's there, but the gate's all the way over there. Why the fuck
Is there one at the gate?
Yeah, there's one at the gate too. What might
probably
be?
a glitch then.
Well, let me exit have 2,000 fucking caps. I'm short by like 7 something.
Short by 7.
7,000 some caps, yeah. Shut up, guys. What if we sell a bunch of shit? Where do I go to sell shit? That's my question. Everything's boarded up.
Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll... You want to get your hands on some of the deadliest weapons around? Head just down the street to the Silver Rush. You won't be disappointed.
Hey.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? Caps up front. We don't do tabs here. Another satisfied customer. Yep.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? Sure, take a look. Bye.
What's up?
I've heard somebody say what's up in this game.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma. I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling. It should only take a moment. There, I've stored all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
Seriously?
The bosses are having a meeting. You'll have to wait until it's over. We're watching you closely.
Late, and I want to know why.
Mr. McGrath, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate.
Holy shit!
Where'd you go?
I walked past the people to go talk to somebody. Dude, like what the fuck just happened?
She was in the middle of something.
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Ah, I think I understand what the issue here is. Excuse me for a moment, would you? Do it. Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning. Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work.
Get the fuck away from me. The last man who bothered me volunteered to help test our weapons.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you? Of course.
Oh, I don't have any weapons to sell. Damn. I don't want to carry all these cases.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you? Not at all. There are chief competitors in this region and many others. That makes them our enemies.
While I respect their business acumen, I'm obligated to try to destroy them however I can. That's business, after all. It just so happens a position opened up recently. We currently need another body to guard the entrance outside. Think you can handle that? Wonderful. I already have a man outside who can show you the ropes and get you set up. His name is Simon. He's been with the family for years, so listen to what he says and follow his instructions.
Keep moving. Welcome to the Sylv... Aw, crap. Don't tell me you're my new guard. Well, no time for pleasantries. I've got your gear right here, but let's see if you can follow instructions. You'll be covering the other side of the door there. Take your position while I get your stuff out. Good. Look around and get a feel for where customers and risks can enter and exit the area while I get your gear ready. Okay, now let's get you geared up. First, your armor. Standard issue is your run-of-the-mill combat armor, with a nice dark coat of paint for both brand recognition and sheer intimidation value. Next, your weapon. Guards are required to use rifles. Anything lighter compromises your combat effectiveness. Anything heavier and people are too scared to come in the door. What's your preference, laser or plasma? Good choice. I prefer laser-based weapons myself, but the boss lady says she wants at least one guard using a plasma rifle. Says the lightning bits draw in more people. Whatever. Now that you're equipped, a quick word on the job at hand. In a nutshell, we're here to keep the riffraff away. Drunks, punks, and capless vermin are to be turned away. Potential customers are to be permitted normal entrance. That is, after we pat them down for weapons. An unarmed man is a lot less likely to try to steal something with several armed guards around. Don't start any fights. I don't care if some jet junkie just insulted your mother. We're here to promote violence elsewhere, not start it here. Lastly, don't abandon your post. We're getting paid to stand next to this door, not talk to someone down the street or head to the casino. That goes double for any thoughts of splitting with that gear. Every now and then, some young punk thinks he can run off with Van Graff property. Trust me, the rifle and armor are nice, but they're not worth your life. Other than that, relax. Who knows? You might attract a high roller from the Wrangler over there and never have to pull a gig like this again. Settle in. You got some hours left before your shift ends. Here comes a winner. I'll let you handle this one.
Hi there. Is this where I can pick up a laser gun? Sounds like a stupid policy to me.
Good. Stick to the rules. Another one coming. You're on.
Hi. I was, in the area and thought I'd stop by to look at your weapons. Can I go in? Fine by me. Hi. I was, in the area and thought I'd stop by to look at your weapons. Can I go in? Fine by me.
Heads up. Looks like we got another customer.
Howdy. I just done broke the bank over at the Wrangler there and thought I might peruse your fine wares. Maybe lighten my purse a little? Now hold on here. I'm not packing any heat. Ain't my word good enough for you? If that's the case, then I guess I'll go spend my money elsewhere.
Wow, you're a real people person, aren't you? Looks like that guy's headed this way. Don't screw it up.
Hey, looking for something to replace my old revolver. Mind if I head in? That's not really necessary, is it? I already told you I got this here revolver, right? You gonna ask me questions all day, or you gonna let me in? Damn, I knew this wasn't gonna work. Hey!
Now, what in the hell do you suppose that was about? Help me clean this up. No one's gonna want to shop here with the corpse out front. This I do not need today. Keep your head straight, Brookie. Things are about to get interesting.
Hey, Simon. How's it hanging? Looks like you've got a little helper today.
What can I say? Business has been good lately. We can afford to help.
Good to hear, buddy. So is the boss lady in?
You know she is. Why don't you go in and say hi?
Nah, I got some rounds to run. But do pass along that I'm always thinking of her. Actually, I got a better idea. Make the new hire tell her. You'll do that for me, won't you? I would, but I tend to distract the boss lady a little too much. She can't help herself. Anyway, I got things to do. Later, Simon.
Way to keep your head, rookie. Let's hope for you yet. It's just about closing time. Let's go see the boss about getting paid. Oh, I'm gonna need the rifle and armor back. Boss's orders.
Keep moving.
Simon's been telling me how it went. Let's do a quick recap. You had a little bit of a hard time following instructions, but didn't do too bad overall. Here's your pay. Unfortunately, I found someone else with a little more experience, and he'll take over the position starting tomorrow. However, another task has come up that I could use some help with, assuming you're still interested in making some money. There's a deal that we've been working on for a while now, and the buyer would like a sample of our weapons. I need you to run a package out to a discrete location that the client has chosen. Sound good? Good. Here's the package. I'll mark the location on your map. The buyer said they'd be in town for quite a while, so there's no rush. That said, try not to dawdle. This client could mean big money for us, which naturally means big money for you. Welcome back. Did you have news for me, or are you just here for the guns? Please let me know if anything catches your eye.
Hey. Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best.
Hello? Are you the Van Graff's emissary? Do you have what we requested? We were told there would be no questions. Do you have what we requested or not? Huh. Then our business is concluded. Tell your superiors that we will contact them shortly. We've already concluded our business. I suggest you return to your employers.
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while. The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another? I understand. Well, have a good day.
Evening. Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need. Have a look, baby. Yep.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
Welcome to the Silver Rush.
Welcome back. Did you have news for me, or are you just here for the guns? And? Don't leave me in suspense. What was their reaction? Good. Good. Here's your payment. If you'll excuse me, I have some thinking to do. Oh, Jean-Baptiste was talking about a matter earlier that he needs help with. I volunteered you. See him for the details.
Ah, just the person I was looking for. Your name came up in a discussion we had recently. My sister is very impressed with you so far, but I'm not. I don't think you have what it takes to work for this family. Luckily for you, I'm going to give you a chance to prove me wrong. What do you say? Want to make some real money? All right then. If we're going to work together, there's only one thing you need to know about me. I like things simple. Recently, Glory negotiated a deal between us and a big-time player. We're talking more caps than you'd probably see in a lifetime. Your part in this is simple. To finalize this deal, I need to tie up a loose end. To do that, there's a girl I need you to find. Her name is Rose of Sharon Cassidy. That's some fancy shit, right? Don't know what her mother was thinking with a name like that. But this girl and I, we need to have a discussion. Find her, bring her here, so I can talk to her, one-on-one. Really, NCR all around her. Well, tell you what, you find a way to bring her here. She'll want to hear what I have to say. If your answer isn't yes, I'll bring her here, or no, I won't because Gloria had me pegged wrong, then we're done here. Find her, bring her back here so we can talk. Needless to say, there's some good money in it for you. Hello?
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind? Not leaving here until my caravan paper's clear. Or my title goes away. If you were looking for someone to caravan with, I'd try the Crimson Caravan up north. They pretty much run the roads now. What's on your mind? Jean-Baptiste. Sounds like someone got knocked out of the good book so hard his name broke. Either that, or it's Canadarian or some such shit. So who is this Baptiste, and what does he want? The only Van Graffs I know are the ones out west. Well, except for Gloria Van Graff, and I don't know her all that well. Nor do I want to. Don't have any objection speaking with him. Though if he's with the Van Graffs, he should know I'm not looking to buy weapons. What's on your mind? Jean-Baptiste. Sounds like someone got knocked out of the good book so hard his name broke. Either that, or it's Canadarian or some such shit. So who is this Baptiste, and what does he want? The only Van Graffs I know are the ones out west. Well, except for Gloria. Don't have any objection speaking with him. You take care now.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on it.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind? You take care now.
That.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.